Looks like Eddie, bro. He looks like Eddie Guerrero, and it's kind of like he's just channeling that Uncle Eddie energy.
Watch out for Dominik. Dominik is going to pull a Cody. You know what I mean?
I don't see them letting Dominik go, ever.
My brother, money talk.
Yeah. Where's El Dandy?
Hey, who are you to doubt El Dandy? Diaper Dandy, baby.
Dominic Mysterio successfully defended his Intercontinental Championship against the OG legend AJ Styles with the help of some shoe business, but he still got the victory, still got the dub. But also, you know, where they placed this match was kind of like the cool down segment before the main event, but yet the match still has some good heat, so I enjoyed that. But
it's perfect.
Yeah, so that just goes to show the performance that we had in front of us. The crowd still with them. So, what was your thoughts on Dom versus AJ?
A plus.
A plus.
A plus. It's down. Very entertaining. I love how they both showed respect to Eddie and his legacy. He did the chair shot and then just laid on the ground or whatever on some old Eddie Guerrero shit. I like how AJ Styles had Eddie Guerrero's attire on, a tribute to Eddie Guerrero's attire.
That was cool.
And Dom is very scary, bro. It's like he looks just like Eddie. He looks like Eddie, bro. He looks like Eddie Guerrero, and it's kind of like he's just channeling that Uncle Eddie energy. I love every bit of it, and he's definitely a superstar. He's a superstar, and was it you that predicted in 2 years he'll be a world champion? Was it Nick?
That was Nick. Nick said world champion in 2 years now. It might be the AAA Mega Championship, but still.
I concur, man. He's just in his bag right now, and I love it. I love every bit of it. Shout out to Dom, man. A plus.
So A plus. I ain't mad at that at all. Mr. Madison J, your thoughts on IC champion, future world champion Dominik Mysterio versus AJ Styles?
Storytelling-wise, match-wise, it was definitely one of those ones. I love the tributes. I love the storytelling in terms of, well, mind you, you had AJ, Lowrider, Eddie Guerrero tribute in terms of his tights. Also, he had his son looking like Dominik as well, with the blonde dyed action going on, looking like Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
So Dom paid tribute to his pops because he had on the same colored attire that Ray had on when the Eddie matchup as well. I thought that was really dope storytelling. I will say this, man, AJ, you know, legend, one of the GOATs, even in a loss. I already knew when that matchup was being planned, him and Dominik. I said they're going to have a great matchup, and I already knew AJ was going to make sure of that. But Dominik, he's just stepping up to the occasion match after match. He is doing what he's supposed to do. In the words of I tell, he's a diaper dandy, baby. He's just got it, man. Company is in great hands. Mark my words, I will go even further in the timeline. Watch out for Dominik. Dominik is going to pull a Cody. You know what I mean? If he's not a WWE lifer, he will go and do some shit in terms of start a company of his own or go to the competition and really revolutionize wrestling. Just because he's like a Cody, but he's younger than Cody. He's going to give somebody who's born in the business, who is the business, who's given their life to the business, and he's really going to shift it into a whole different trajectory. And I will say, mark my words on that. With that match there, I'm going to give it an A.
All right.
Great work from both men. You know, this being his last SummerSlam, or potentially being his last SummerSlam. Let's see where it goes, man. And if that is true leading into the next year, everybody wants to be Kobe, man. Everybody wants to get that tour. I just think that's really dope, everything that AJ has given us. And if this is towards the end, my God, what a career this man has had.
I don't see them letting Dominik go, ever. I'm sure they'll do whatever to keep this man, not unless he just becomes a complete nuisance to the locker room. Some
brother, money talk.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted.
But I'm sure they will open up their wallets to a Dominik Mysterio. I want to make sure this man is taken care of.
Whether it's home base, let's make sure he's good, or the opposition, like let's throw money at him. Shout out to Dirty Dom, man. Sweet promo at the end too.
Yes.
So that was definitely dope.
One of the best things that could happen to Dom would probably be to leave just for a little bit. And Ray's done it. Ray's left and come back just to get some more seasoning in other places. The WWE system is all that Dom knows.
But do y'all know this man trained with Lance Storm? He trained with Jay Lethal. Like, this dude's dad was like really setting him up to be one of those ones. And that's why he's so great.
We're talking about Dom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's trained with a lot of people, bro. I was watching an interview with him, and that's why he's good. People don't know who Lance Storm is.
We do.
But when you say Lance Storm to the average, they're like, who? But to us, it's like, oh, shit, you know what I'm saying?
I think this run in AAA is going to do some wonders for Dom.
Yes.
You know, I feel like rubbing elbows down there is going to do some great wonders for him. Just to spice up the palette and then bringing that back to WWE. What potential storyline can get pushed down there? We don't know. We'll just have to wait and see for the next AAA event. But I think Dom, man, his trajectory right now is just, this guy's the limit for that kid.
Insane. And your Godfathers is what? Psychosis?
Yeah, bro.
Eddie Guerrero, Konnan, bro.
Yeah.
Greats.
Wealth of knowledge.
It's only 28 years old. So much he can do in the next 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Like he has Juventud tatted on his finger.
I didn't know that.
He's a student of the game, definitely.
It's just crazy, bro. I didn't know Juventud was one of his Godfathers. This is wild, bro.
I didn't know that either. The juice is loose.
The juice is loose.
So yeah, multiple wrestling legends who are considered his godfathers.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Eddie Guerrero.
I was a big fan of Psychosis, man.
Psychosis, La Parka, Villanova 4. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Where's El Dandy?
Hey, who are you to doubt El Dandy?
Brett was a U.S. champion, and he had his growing pool. He kept avoiding competitors, and he said, you know what, I'm going to pick the best competitor possible. So El Dandy, and then I think it was Mike Tenay or someone. It was like, El Dandy, and then Bret Hart was like, well, who are you to doubt El Dandy?
But it's like he said it so seriously, though. That's who I'm choosing. It just looks at the camera, you know what I'm saying? They're just classic.
So Gold A+, Madison an A. I'm going to give it an A as well. That match was as great as I expected it to be, so shout out to them. Before we move on to the last match on our recap show, which technically I don't know what order I'm going to put these matches in, but I'll probably put this one towards the front. Before you watch whatever match is next, make sure you click that like and subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a family member.
Yep, son.
And to join the movement here at HHW.
Right now, you're checking out the SOP.
Hip hop and wrestling.